Jai Swaminarayan. Today we are reading from Kāriyāni 2 of the Vachanāmrut. This passage is titled Accursed Intellect. On Aso Sudhi II, Samvat 1877, or the 9th of October 1820, Swami Sri Sahajanand Ji Maharaj was sitting on the veranda outside the north-facing rooms of Vasta Khachar's Darbar in Kāriyāni. He was dressed entirely in white clothes. At that time, an assembly of Paramahansas, great monks, as well as devotees from various places had gathered before him. Yesterday we explored the Paramahansas' discussion as well, and it seems like whenever the Paramahansas gather, we're in for a deep dive into some philosophy. So we'll see if that pattern holds true. By Sriji Maharaj's command, the junior Paramahansas had come to the front of the assembly and were asking and answering questions amongst themselves. Thereupon, Sriji Maharaj said, "Here, allow me to ask one question." The junior Paramahansas responded by saying, "Maharaj, please do ask." Sriji Maharaj then said, "One individual's intellect is such that since the day they joined the satsang fellowship, they may occasionally perceive a flaw in the source, in God, and in the saintly being, the Sant. But it does not persist, it passes away. Day by day they may continue perceiving virtues and flaws, but they never abandon satsang, spiritual assembly. Why? Because they are wise and realize there is no Sant like this in the entire Brahmand, the entire universe, and there is no other God besides this Maharaj. Because they have realized this, they remain firm in satsang. On the other hand, another individual's intellect is such that they never perceive a flaw in the divine or in the divine personality. But even though both individuals' intellects are similar outwardly, and their faith in God is also similar, one individual continues perceiving flaws while the other does not. What, then, is the fault in the intellect of the individual who keeps perceiving flaws? I put this question to Junior Shivanand Swami. Junior Shivanand Swami then attempted to answer the question, but was unable to do so satisfactorily. Then Bhagwadanand Swami said, "That individual's intellect is cursed." At that point, Sriji Maharaj said, "He is correct. That is the correct answer to the question. In this world, do people not say they have been cursed by someone? In the same way, that individual has been cursed because they may have pained a great sant, or they may have hurt a meek person, or they may not have served their parents. That is why their intellect is the way it is." Then Bhagwadanand Swami asked, "Maharaj, how can their cursed intellect be remedied?" Sriji Maharaj explained, "This piece of cloth which I wear on my head, and a thick cloth like a carpet, cannot be washed with the same amount of effort. Why? Because this thin cloth is cleaned immediately by washing it with only a small amount of soap. On the other hand, to wash a thick cloth, it must be soaked in water for 2 to 4 days, then boiled over a fire. Only then, after it is washed with soap, does it become clean. Similarly, if a person whose intellect is cursed observes niyams, types of conduct which we should avoid, only to the extent that everyone else does, then that flaw will not be eradicated. They should not remain only as free of lust, taste, avarice, attachment, and egotism as others. Rather, they should become more free of lust than others. They should become more free of avarice than others. They should become more free of taste than others. They should become more free of attachment than others. And they should become more free of egotism than others. Also, they should go to sleep later than others. They should chant the name of God with a rosary more often than others, and they should wake up a little earlier than others. In this manner, if they observe niyams more intensely than others, their cursed intellect will be remedied. Otherwise, it will not be remedied. The senior Shivanand Swami asked Senior Yoganand Swami. I apologize, I'm messing up the Swami's names today. He asked Senior Yoganand Swami a question. Do karmas have a form, or are they formless? Senior Yoganand Swami replied, I do not think I can answer that question. Sriji Maharaj then replied, in reality, karmas are without a form, but the good or bad fruits which result from those karmas do have a form. Those who claim that karmas have a form are nastiks, people without faith. After all, a karma is an action, and so it cannot have a form. Sriji Maharaj talked a great deal in this manner, but only a small portion has been mentioned here. All right, thank you for listening. That was a shorter passage today. I hope you excuse my pronunciation. A great reminder about how those of us with inflicted intellects, we require a little more personal effort, and that's okay. No remedy is the same for everyone. Sometimes some of us just have to work a little harder, myself included. So thank you for listening. And Jai Swaminarayan.